Hey yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Glock, and we back at it with another tutorial. Hey, look, I appreciate all the feedback I got back on the first tutorial about how to create a team. Look, I appreciate y'all. Also, thank you for telling me that if it was a little hard to follow, I understand. Like I said, got a little choppy, and thank you for DMing me. You know what I mean? Just DM me if you got questions. Just reach out. I got you. I'm here for the community. I'm here to help. Um, there's a couple things I was a little skeptical on with that tutorial, so I have to explain myself. Another thing is that the links aren't working because I just realized that the revamp team deleted a channel inside of the revamp Discord. Okay, so like the links aren't taking you there. I believe that's the reason why. So I'm going to put the files you need into a Mediafire link or whatever, so you can go to it and download what you need. Okay, so my apologies on that one, because I had no clue what was going on. And I don't know. Yeah, this is a quick little tutorial on compression pants, socks, calf sleeves, and whatever else I feel like throwing in here. But it's not gonna be an hour, so it's gonna be pretty quick. So try to follow along as best you can. Okay. So what you need is the FE2IG organized Excel sheet, right? This tells you where everything is at, as we discussed before. And you're going to be on the socks tab. All right. The teams I'm using for an example for this tutorial are Nebraska and Ohio State. The most important thing I must tell you is that teams share socks in this game because of the limited amount of sock slots there are. Okay, so Nebraska and Ohio State, they share a spot. It's Nebraska's spot, but Ohio State shares the sock. Okay, and you're gonna run into this type of stuff when you go into play now and you see like FIU has a Navy sock and so does Notre Dame. You know what I mean? Like you gotta check to see if that is the exact Navy sock that they share before you customize it for your team. I mean, another way to confirm it is to customize it, put it in the game, and you look up and Notre Dame got on this custom sock you made for FIU. You know what I mean? That's another way to check it. But this way I'm going to show you is through the mix match files section here. Okay. And like I said, I'm using Nebraska and Ohio State for an example. So what you're going to do, find your team's AST number here on the left hand side, and you're going to extract it by that number. So you're going to open up the AST editor and then open up the FE2IG, right? And I'm going to open up this one for me, right? And then you're going to, like I said, find that the digit numbers or whatever, find that and extract it. I already have mine extracted, so I'm not going to go through all that. I just wanted to show you guys, the app, just in case you didn't see it. And mine's already on the desktop. So I got Ohio State and I got Nebraska's, okay? So, from the top to the bottom, you'll see there's a map at the top. So you want to make your way down to the bottom where it tells you where the socks are. Okay, I scroll past a little bit, and boom. All right, as you can see, if you've seen this name here, if you paid attention to it, Nebraska socks here. You see it belongs to Nebraska, and it's proof here that in their XML Ohio State is borrowing their socks. You can look in Nebraska's here, go down to socks, and you'll see they have the socks as well. So when we customize these socks, you know what I mean? You don't want them to be for the other team. Another team, if they have like Nebraska symbol on there or something like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, so the sock file is 2446. This is for Nebraska, okay? Like I said, you go into the FE2IG, open it up, yada yada, you find it, you extract it. I put mine on the desktop here, okay? So I'm not gonna, do that again. I open it up, it opens up paint.net for me. It might be Photoshop, whatever you have for you, as long as you can open up a DDS in it or edit a DDS, you should be good. All right, so there is a divider line here that shows you where the crew, like the crew part of the sock is at, the crew sock. For when the socks say medium or short or whatever, and then you got the long part of the sock, high and long, and this is like the compression pants like legging like texture above the sock. Okay, so what I do to make my socks two-tone, I pay attention to this line and I use this field rectangle to draw that's a little bit high over it, to draw, you know, a rectangle box right here, and boom. Don't that look like Cardinal socks or something like that? Real clean look, real clean. You know what I mean? You could do that, and it looks good. It's how the LSU socks look, or the these Tennessee socks here. I know it says UTEP over here, bottom left of the corner of the screen. I know it says UTEP, but you'll see if you play Tennessee, they have these socks because they borrowed it from the UTEP sock slot. But that is how you get your two-tone socks here. It's super simple, and then you just save as a DXT1, and boom, there's your socks. Okay, and you can make whatever design you want. If you wanted to slap a Nike sign on there, you could, but listen, it warps. If your socks are put it to high, like high up, and not crew, like low, the Nike sign will go to the other side of the leg, like the inner side of the ankle. I don't know explain it, but you'll see what I'm talking about when you test it out yourself. Okay, because it'll stay the same on the crew, but if you make it long or a high sock, it'll warp. But we got that saved to the desktop. All right, so that's socks. And then we're going to plug it back into the AST it came from, so it's ready to be imported back into the game. Okay. Let's see. I believe I missed a step here, so my apologies. As I say this, I'll tell you in a second. Replace. You know, you're plugging it back into where you got it from. Save. I'm gonna throw it in my socks, my mods and socks folder. You can put it wherever you want. Just rename it. You know, drop it where you need to drop it. Especially if the original sock is on the desktop. Okay. So anyway, that's saved. Now back to the XMLs. Okay. To make it so, depending on the type of sock you customized, you don't want another team to have it. So to make it so they don't have it, you'll want to erase it from the team's XML. So this is Ohio State's XML. I'm just highlighting the part where it says they share Nebraska sock with them and deleting it. Backspace it, clean it up, make it look like how it's supposed to look, and you save it. And that is ready to be imported as well. So now you know how to create a custom sock, and you also know to double check to make sure teams don't share sock files, and if they do, make sure that, you know, a team won't wind up with your custom sock if you don't want them to. Okay, like I said, that's strictly that. So that is ready. Now if you want to plug it back in, that's fine, you could do that. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to show you how to do the compression pans now. Okay, so you don't need the FE2IG organization sheet for this. You need the QKL boot. Okay, that's where this stuff is at. So I'm gonna open up just that for now. It, you know, back in your user directory folder. So I'm gonna open up a boot. Oh, tripping. We're gonna open up a boot with the AST editor. And then inside the boot, there's a file called 699. Okay, we're gonna scroll. We're gonna extract it. All right, because this is a fresh, clean one. That way I can work with you guys from this. All right, extract to the desktop for me. You put it where you need to put it. All right, and then because I'm not saving anything, I'm just gonna open it in the same AST editor. 699. Open it up, and boom. All right, so you'll see shin skin tone 1 to 8. All right, blocks of skin. All right, and you're gonna extract these to your desktop. Literal blocks of skin. I guess I will do it now. So extract it to desktop. I'm only gonna do like 3. Okay. Skin tone 6 is a very prominent skin tone in the game. Like a lot of characters run around the field with skin tone 6, and you ask me how I know that. Well, it's because like if you'll put a certain design on that leg compression pan, and like a lot of them are running around. But anyways, so you gotta extract it, right? This is compression pants, y'all. Watch this. This is it. You open it up, right? I can still use the same rectangle tool I did for the sock, right? And I just go to the top corner and I literally make a rectangle compression pant. That is it, y'all. That's the sauce. Now you can make it calf, you know what I mean, half, 3/4, you know what I mean, like ankle, like, you know, it's completely up to you. Weird people be wearing it like that high on their knee. That's real weird. Don't know why you guys do that. But you can also do the calf one that I did, something like that. I'm not gonna be able to do it perfect because I did it perfect the first time. That thing is icy. I'm not going to hold you. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. You make it the length you want for each skin tone that you do. I only picked 3 because you don't want to have the entire field run around. I mean, you might, but you don't want to have the entire field run around with compression pants on, especially all that look the same. You want some variety, and you want it to look different. Okay. So anyway, I'll put it like right there. That should be like the halfway point. And I'm gonna save it, and then you save these as DXT ones as well. Okay. Yeah, I think socks and yeah, they're both DXT ones. They're the same, almost the same. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna do the same thing with these ones. Yeah, man, that's literally the compression pants. It's that simple. As long as you can get into your files, whether this is on PS3 or Xbox, you know what I mean, you good. You straight. That's all you gotta do, okay? And I'm gonna make a black. Now this is the dark black. You don't necessarily want to use this one, so I'm gonna switch it up real quick. Switch it up because they won't necessarily match all the uniforms that will. I don't know. That's a big ass calf sleeve too. My apologies. Something like that. How it be looking. Alright, so we're gonna say that. Okay, so we got compression pants, calf sleeve, socks. Okay, then we're gonna plug all this stuff back in. Alright, starting with the compression pants. So we are going to go to the boot. I'm sorry. We're going to go to the 699. There we go. And we are going to import skin tone. I don't remember. Okay, there was 6. Replace it. It was 1 and 2. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay. So look, those are now plugged back in. All right, and we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna see the changes applied in game. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this name, so it makes it easier for me. And I'm going to pick a folder to just save it in. All right, 699. Boom, and then we are going to plug it, that 699 folder, in the boot. All right, in the boot. Scroll and scroll. You see how I'm closing the AST editor after each save? It's just because I ain't trying to run into no bugs, no errors, none of that. It's possible. It's different for different people. All right, place 699. I dropped it in here. And now I am going to save this boot in that same folder. What the hell? Got the T. Okay. That boot is saved, okay? And now we still have to plug in these socks. Okay? And that XML. Sometimes I forget to do that. So I'm going to open up just clean FE2IG. And we're going to plug in Nebraska's or your team's XML, and I'm sorry, we're going to plug in Ohio State's XML because that's the one I edited. Nebraska's is fine. I don't have to plug that back in. If you did not touch your team's XML, but you touched another team's to remove the sock, you know, you're fine. You don't have to touch your team's XML again. but you definitely have to plug in an example of how it states or whoever you touched, because you know the changes need to be able to take place. So put that one in, and then the sock was let's see, 226 or something like that. 2446, that's what it was. Place, I probably dropped that thing in, yep, right here. Okay, so, and we're saving this FE2IG. I'm just put in a user directory. Alright, and you need to make sure it's inside of your user directory. Now, like I said, make sure you're not overwriting your main one and like rename the old one or the backup before you save the FE2IG, the new one, into the folder, or before you drag it from the desktop into the folder, wherever you save this new one at. Just make sure you have the old one renamed, okay, and then move it over, whatever. And I think that is everything. Okay, so I'm going to load up the game, and I'll be right back. I stand corrected. Yeah, that's my mistake. The game did not boot because I forgot to put the damn boot back in the game. Yeah, don't be like me. So we're going to place that baby in there. Make sure you put your stuff back. Like I said, I always forget to do this stuff. I got my boot back in the game, and I got my new FE2IG, okay? Alright, I'm going to boot up the game now. Okay, so we got the game booted up, no problem. We are loading in now, okay? And what we are going to look at is play now, exhibition, right? And we are going to go to Nebraska, or the team that you did all your changes for. And you will see that your socks are in the game. Give me a second. I gotta load in the game for you guys to see this stuff. All right. Depends on how you customize it, because I forgot that my socks are high and the bottom are white. Give me a second. All right, so you're gonna see in this intro that some guys gonna have red socks, red high socks with white crews. All right, so quarterback, you see how you rocking them things? There you go. And then you seen the guys wearing the black calf sleeves. I guess I should have made them white. I just want to show you guys that you can do them with whatever color you want, really. But that's how you do that. As you see, they in the game. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. The socks looking clean, man. That's the beauty of being able to mod. Yeah, so you see dude right here, right in the middle, 42. Can we return this to the house, though? Can we return this to the... Ooh! Alright, so I'm gonna go to instant replay real quick, and we're gonna check out, Oh, you'll see 42 right there. Yeah. So, that's how you do it, man. You just plug that thing in there, and there you go. He got the Cab Jones on. He got the Cab Jones on. I guess that ain't too bad. They wearing black gear and white gear. But yeah, you see. And it gives you a nice, mixes it up. You don't want everybody on the field wearing this stuff. But anyways, I hope this tutorial helped y'all out. I hope y'all get it on the first try. If you don't, like I said, don't feel bad. Just hit me up. I'll help you out. All right. It's your boy Glock, and I'm out.